Yeah.
That's what we've been relying on, faith in God's word, and it's preserved for all generations. It's here for us today in this season, and I think God is, really using those people that are digging and diligently reading his word and trusting it. And that's the main, there's just one thing to read it, but trust it. Trust it that it's
Yes.
true, that there's no errors, that it is God's word, it's preserved, and it speaks truth. It is truth.
There's a word. See, I love words. I'm a word game person, and words. I like to. One thing one of my teachers taught me a long time ago was when you're writing. You go to English class, you have to write your little journals and whatnot. You don't know what to write. You don't know how to write. You don't know how to make it sound interesting or anything like that. How do these writers write the way they do? Well, show, don't tell. And so showing, don't tell. I got to thinking about that, what that meant, and how that works together with understanding, I guess. And so words like literal and official, I mean, they are so close, man. They're so close. But we'll say words like literal, like we're taking the Bible literal, and then people will hear that and they get turned off by it, and they go, oh man, that's your opinion, and still something is not right with that. But no one ever questions things if you say it in a different way. You could say, I was just thinking about this earlier. I said, what if it's officially this? We present it as officially, this is it. And then I got to thinking, oh man, Dan's going to fuss at me for going out there saying this a fact again, and I'm like, man, I'm not trying to call it a fact, but it's hard not to. It's hard not to call it a fact if you're wanting to, go with the belief that the Bible is the truth. If the Bible is not the truth and there's errors in it, then yeah, I guess you could go any direction you want to go in life. But there has to be something to tie people back to or to ground them. There has to be something for you to measure your own morality with. And with all these different doctrines, people will get a lot of good morality learning and lessons through just basic understandings in church and whatnot.